they're fun to watch week after week. Now, Ricky Weiss has been a standard winner here pretty much from the get-go. He is not here again tonight, so we're going to see somebody else win. Of course, Mike Balkin, always a threat. And then, of course, you've got as well a whole bunch of other great drivers tonight. You've got Troy Schill, Rick Fawcett, Paul Veert. You pretty much can name off anybody on this list. Stefan Snare, Dustin Strand, all big-time racers in the late model class. So any one of these guys could come away with a win this evening. So let's take a look at these cars as we get ready and we talk about each one of them, how they are lining up here for this late model feature. Well, we have plenty of 71s, but the guy that's up in the front is driving the 71 with no extra letters attached to it. That is Rick Fawcett. On his outside, driving the number 11 car, that is Troy Schill. Row number 2 has the boss. That's Walt Morris driving the number 9. On his outside, driving the 5E, that is Shane Edgington. Row 3 has the 92C of Cord Allard, and the 71D, that is Dustin Strand. Row number 4 has the 10 car, that's Mike Balkin. On his outside, driving the 14, it's Tom Balkin. Row 5 has the 88 of Paul Veert, and on his outside, it's the 55 car, that is Mike Martin. Finally, all by his lonesome, driving the 71S, Stefan Snare. 11 cars tonight. So earlier this evening, we had a chance to talk to Cord Allard. Now, Cord was a rookie in this class last year. He did a fantastic job racing night after night, hoping to do well again. We're going to talk to him in just a little bit from now. But Cord Allard, of course, looking to do a little bit better this evening. He's currently sitting in the 5th spot going into this feature race. As I said, we talked to him, and he said that he's hoping to do a little better, even though he's had a few bad breaks. So we have an interview tonight with Cord Allard. We're going to play that in just a little bit, but first, let's go to this green flag. We are racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Troy Schill, Rick Fawcett at the front. Schill jumps out to an early lead, and Walt Morris moves up a spot right away. He's in 2nd spot. Shane Edgington right behind him. Morris's car pretty fast. If he can get out front, he can make up a lot of ground and put a lot of space between him and the next guy. Troy Schill, your early leader in this one. Walt Morris in 2nd, Shane Edgington in 3rd. 4th spot right now goes to Mike Balkin. Edgington making a move on Morris in 2nd. Morris, though, holds him off as he's going around turn 4. Edgington tries to go a little wider, ends up going to the inside. Look at him, power past Morris. Oh boy, great move by Shane Edgington. Morris has to back off a bit, and that's an opportunity now for Mike Balkin to move in. Balkin spins around Morris. Uh-oh, we got cars all over the place. Interesting. Interesting to see how this one's going to play out. Because it looks like Morris may have been okay on that one. Could have been Mike Balkin taking a little bit of his lane. So it looks like the caution is going to go to Mike Balkin. Good news if you're Walt Morris. He was feeling a lot of pressure of Mike Balkin on his back end. Let's take a look how this one happened. As you can see, it's Shane Edgington currently sitting in second spot, and Morris, yeah, you can't kind of see it, but he had a clear lead, and Balkin just got underneath him a little bit, spun him out, and Mike Balkin gets the infraction. He moves to the back. Well, you're a happy guy if you're Walt Morris. And even happier now that Troy Schill's a little closer to you on the restart. So we haven't seen very fast times tonight when it comes to the feature races. We saw much faster times in the heats. But to give you an idea, we are breaking the 20-second barrier. And we have 5 drivers so far that have done that. Troy Schill, Walt Morris, Shane Edgington, Mike Balkin, and Dustin Strand all had times that were below 20 seconds. Fastest guy on the track, though, was Mike Balkin before the infraction with a 19.490 time. He's at the back now. Schill out in front. See if he holds on. Walt Morris hits the throttle, trying to get around him. Morris goes to the inside. Schill to the outside. Seems like there's a lot of grip to the outside, and the 71D of Dustin Strand trying to get closer. Morris still fighting for the lead. Great race for him. Troy Schill goes really wide, almost hits the wall. And boy, Walt Morris is the leader right now. Walt Morris, your leader. Troy Schill second. Dustin Strand third. Cord Allard fourth, and we've got a yellow flag. .16 laps to go on this feature race. Great job tonight by our director, Jordan Mack. Just to give you an idea what it takes to put on a show like this, of course, myself, I'm sitting at the announcer's booth getting to watch all this great action. 3 camera operators, 2 people in our mobile trailer cutting the show. A team of 6 puts on this race every single week for you. Cars lining up. We're going to be going green here. Walt Morris at the front of the pack, the owner of the track, looking for his first feature win in a late model. And Troy Schill hits the throttle early on, and he's back out in front. Schill, your leader. And out wide goes Dustin Strand with the 71D. He's door-to-door with Walt Morris for a half a second, and now he's trying to take second, and it looks like he's got it as they go into turn 3. Bit of a log jam behind them. This restart did not work out well for Walt Morris. He's now all the way back to 5th spot. Stefan Snare, start of the race at the back of the pack. He's now 4th. In 5th spot, Morris. 6th spot goes to Paul Veer. Your leader as they go around turn number 4, it's Troy Schill, followed by the 71D of Dustin Strand. The 5D, Shane Edgington, in 3rd spot right now. They're going wide around turn number 1 and 2. And the 71S of Stefan Snare now takes 3rd spot away from Shane Edgington. Mike Balkin banging doors with the 55 of Mike Martin. Oh boy. Stefan Snare now in 3rd spot. In front of him, it's the 71D, Dustin Strand. Edgington's in 4th. How quickly things change after just a lap or two. We've got another yellow flag. Caution is on the 92C of Cord Allard. And we're going to take a second with a quick break here as we show you about a wonderful app that you can get for your telephone to keep up to date with what's going on here in Manitoba. And we are back to racing here at the Speedway. 13 laps to go on the board. We've got 7 down. They race 20 here in the late model class. Shane Edgington making a bid for 2nd spot now. He launches himself past. Oh, no, he doesn't. Loses some ground again. He looked like he had some speed going into turn 2. Tries it again in turn 3. They're too wide going into the back. Shane Edgington now flies past our leader. Shane Edgington now the leader. He's around Troy Schill. We have seen several new leaders in this race. It's been fun to watch. Edgington, and then it's really tight between Strand and Schill. Strand, as they went across the line, it was his. But we still got 9 more to go before that's official. Schill now back out in front. Strand goes a little wider going around turn 4. Dustin Strand trying to get his way around Schill. And Edgington all by his lonesome way up front. Don't forget about Stefan Snare. He started tonight's action in the last spot. He's already up to 4th and looking to make up some more ground. He's getting closer to Schill. Strand now has second all by himself. Fifth spot goes to Mike Balkin. He's flying up the track. Balkin with plenty of speed with that car. He could end up coming up closer and closer with just 6 laps to go in this race. Shane Edgington, your leader, getting closer to lap traffic. Rick Foss has started this race in first. He's in last spot right now. And about to be lapped by our current leader. Shane Edgington. He's got a lot of ground to cover if he wants to, pardon me, he's got a lot of room, I should say, on Dustin Strand. Strand now at least 3 or 4 car lengths ahead of our, behind our leader. Three laps to go. Edgington, Strand, Snare, Balkin, Schill. That's how it breaks down for the top 5. Then it's Morris at 6th, Veert at 7th. 2 laps to go. One lap to go for our leader. Shane Edgington with the chance for a big victory here tonight. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Driving the 5E, Shane Edgington with the victory here at Red River Co-op Speedway. You may be wondering who the fastest guy on the track is. Well, that was Mike Balkin tonight with a 19.490 time. We had the chance to talk to Cord Allard as we get ready here for our interviews here tonight. Let's see what he had to say before the races. Cord Allard, you guys have had a really good racing season last year. This year, not so much. What's going on with the car this year?
Oh, we've just been struggling. I mean, a lot of broken parts that I didn't think we could break. Struggling with setups. I mean, we've been trying a lot of different stuff to forward ourselves from last year, and I mean, some's worked really well and some's put us further behind. So, I mean, it's definitely a learning game. I mean, most of the guys I'm racing in class have about 10, 15 years under their belts in the car. So, I mean, the only way we're going to get better is by keep trying stuff. So, I mean, there's been ups and there's been downs this year, but hopefully throughout the end of the year we'll finish off strong.
You're still looking for that feature win here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Think it's going to happen this year?
I'm hoping so. I mean, we've been really close. We were really close last year, and we're hoping, hopefully tonight we can turn our luck around and maybe get that first feature win in the late model.
All right, thanks, Cord. Your winner tonight, driving the 5E car tonight, that is Shane Edgington. Big victory for him here at the Speedway. He looked great at times during this race and had the right moment to pass Troy Schill and hold on to this one. Dustin Strand, great race for him, but the guy that really had a fantastic race tonight, Stefan Snare, started the race in 11th spot, worked his way all the way up to 3rd, so big victory for him tonight. Mike Balkin, He was up amongst the leaders at one point, ended up getting sent to the back of the pack, worked his way back up to 4th spot. So 2 drivers tonight with great performances. Let's throw it down now to Darren Palin with our post-race interview.
Adds a feature win to his resume here in 2014. Very tough and competitive class in the late model division. Some very experienced drivers, as you are one, Shane, and what a great job. Awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, the track was pretty good tonight. We were glad to see a track good like this, so it helps when it's nice and groovy and can race 3 wide, 2 wide.
It sure seemed real racy out there, and you've got a lot of great competition. What do you do to keep those experienced veterans like a Mike Balkin out of your head when you're driving those cars?
Well, it's good when you get sent to the back, I guess.
That certainly does help.
Yeah, it was good, but just racing the guys every week, like Brad sang, Ricky Weiss, and Mike Balkin, it helps out every time you're out on the track with those guys.
No doubt about it. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I just wanted to give this hitch to my buddy Sitch, who passed away here 2 weeks ago. This one's for him, so that's for him. And I'd like to thank Big E, Red River Messenger, True North Motors, General Signs, and Miller Race Engines.
All right, how about it? Your late model winner here today, Shane Edgington with Carla from St. Mary's Nursery. Congratulations to Shane Edgington in the